If there's one thing I've learned about raising poultry, it's that chicken math and quail math are real. And so often we find ourselves with more birds than we planned. Most of us start selling eggs as a way to pay for our new addiction. If you are currently earning income with your birds, whether you have a side hustle, a full-time business, or you're a homesteader looking to sell enough eggs to cover your feed costs, I'm going to talk to you today about a different way of bringing in revenue with your birds. Typically, in poultry businesses, if we want to increase our revenue, we need to increase the number of birds we have. But what if there was another way to increase revenue, one that didn't require us to keep getting more and more and more birds? Take this dozen hatching eggs. The price you sell that dozen eggs for is going to vary, but let's say for this example that after taking into account your costs and your time, you make a profit of $5 per dozen. And that's good. Today, I'm going to show you a way to take that same dozen hatching eggs and package it up in a way that gives you a profit of not $5, but $125 instead. Stay with me. I have a lot of details to share with you about this. But first, let's find out if what I'm about to share with you is a good fit for you. So if you're an educator at heart and you enjoy supporting others as they learn, and if you are an experienced hatcher or have access to high-quality hatching eggs, and you have an entrepreneurial spirit, I highly recommend that you keep watching this video and learn how you can use these skills to open doors to bringing in higher profits with your chicken or quail. Before we start, I need to share a couple of important things with you about your customer base. Millennials, people who are in their late 20s to early 40s. This is currently America's largest generation. In fact, they make up 25% of the entire U.S. population, and they are about to hit their earning prime. How are millennials different? In a study done by Eventbrite, researchers found that for this group, living a meaningful, happy life is about creating, sharing, and capturing memories earned through experiences. In fact, 72% of those surveyed said that they prefer to spend money on experiences rather than physical things. This is a big insight. As this generation becomes parents, they want to offer their children these same types of quality experiences that create meaningful and lasting memories they can document and share. What kind of experience am I talking about here? You probably already guessed it, chick hatching. Enter the chick hatching rental kits. Here's how it works. Customers rent a kit with an incubator, a dozen quail eggs, and a brooder setup. You serve as their chick doula. You guide the family or classroom teacher through the experience of incubating, hatching, and caring for their chicks. At the end of the program, they return their kit. They have the option of keeping or returning their chicks. If the chicks get returned to you, you can put them in with your own covey or you can sell them. Yes, in this scenario, people will pay you to hatch your chicks for you and you can turn around and sell those chicks. So how much are people willing to pay for this experience? At Hatching at Home, my business partner Wendy and I recently completed our first year. We've done more than 100 hatches. Our customers pay $200 for their rental kits. There are other programs throughout the country. Some charge a little more and some charge a little less, but the current average is about $200. And our customers, they're happy to pay that amount. They are really excited to have this experience. Chick hatching rentals provide the meaningful experience and lasting memories that your customers are looking for. A father of teenage boys who returned his kit to us said that hands down, this was the best thing they'd ever done together as a family. And a teacher who was really nervous about hatching told us how fun and easy we made it for her so that she could enjoy the experience right along with her students. A family that was having a difficult time told us that hatching gave them a sense of purpose and joy, and it was just what they needed. Why consider offering hatching rentals? There are 3 reasons. People want them. It's profitable. I know because I've done this twice now through 2 separate businesses, and boy, is it fun. So if you decide to add a hatching rental program to your business, Wendy and I have created a new online class for you. It will help you take an in-depth look at the model so you can see if it's right for you. And if you decide to run with it, you have the tools and the resources you need to learn fast and launch quickly. Let's take a look at what's in the course. We'll walk you through a spreadsheet that you can download and use to set your pricing, estimate your costs, and calculate your profits for the first 2 years of your business. More on this later. We outline our program for you, both for quail and for chickens, in detail, so you can pick and choose the parts that are the best fit for you, so you can design a hatching program that's right for you and your community. This course is also full of resources so that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can take our hatching guide, for example, modify it, and quickly get your business up and running. In fact, Kelly Connect from Feather Connections in Utah started the class and launched her business just 3 weeks later. We also share lots of details about ways that you can market your program to different audiences and get free publicity from your local media. When you sign up for the course, you'll be invited to our private Facebook group for hatching rental business owners and be invited to our monthly live sessions for ongoing support from the community. There's one more really exciting thing that's included in the course, and I'm going to save that for last. But first, I'm going to run some numbers with you. In the class, we go through the spreadsheet, as I mentioned, to estimate your costs and your profits. And we give 3 startup scenarios: someone who starts with 2 kits, another person who starts with 5, and another who starts with 10. I'm going to give you a quick overview of those scenarios so you can get an idea of how much you can make by offering rental kits. So in this first scenario, this person is going to get 2 kits. She decides only to do 20 rentals, even though she could do 24. She wants to take some time off during spring break and at Christmas break to spend time with her kids. Her gross revenue is going to be $4,000. Her costs are going to be only $1,500. She's kept her cost low this first year. She's not going to offer sales online, so she doesn't pay credit card processing fees. She's going to rely on her connections to get started. Her profit is going to be $2,500, which averages out to be about $200 a month. So now let's take a look at year 2. In year 2, she's going to buy 2 more kits. So she's got a total of 4, and she's going to do 40 rentals, still leaving herself some time for vacation with her kids. Her gross is going to double from $4,000 to $8,000, but her costs are going up this year because she's decided to get a website and offer online sales, so she's paying credit card processing fees. And her profit goes up to $5,900, averaging about $490 a month. Okay, in scenario 2, this person's going to get 5 kits and do 50 rentals throughout the year, grossing $10,000, costs which vary across scenarios, so the details of that are in the course. The cost for this person is $4,100, the profit $5,900, and average monthly is $491. So for year 2, he decides to buy 5 more kits, doubles his rentals to 100, doubles the gross to 20,000. His costs are 5,100. Profit for that year goes up to 14,900, which ends up being $1,241 on average per month. In startup scenario 3, this person is starting big with 10 kits. But they're only going to do 90 rentals throughout the year. Gross revenues are $18,000. The costs are $8,800. The profit will be $9,100, averaging $758 a month. Let's look at year 2. They're going to buy 10 more kits for a total of 20 and really maximize the number of rentals and push it out to 220. The gross revenue will be $44,000 with costs at $12,400. Leaving a profit of $31,600 and an average of $2,633 a month. Now let's take a look at both ends of the spectrum. We're going to take a look at the smallest profit from year 1, the person who did 20 rentals, and the largest profit from year 2, the person who did 220 rentals. For each of these, we've figured out the profit per rental, so you can get an idea of the average range between $125 to $144 profit per rental. Remember our dozen hatching eggs that we sell for a profit of $5? Let's see how many dozen we'd have to sell to equal the potential profit. The low end, to make the same $2,500, we would have to sell 500 dozen. Let me say that again. With kit rentals, you can make the same amount with 20 dozen hatching eggs as you can make by selling 500 dozen hatching eggs.
To make that high end of our projections, 31,600, we can either put 220 dozen hatching eggs in our kits, or we can sell 6,320 dozen individually. I hope this makes it clear to you that by packaging up your product as an experience, you'll do less work for more money, and that's pretty exciting. Now I want to tell you about another exciting thing, the last item that's included with the course. In addition to the course and access to our community, you'll also get our curriculum. Our elementary curriculum is a 58-page PDF that you can share electronically. There's one for quail hatching and there's one for chicken hatching. You get both. This curriculum can be used over the entire 4-week hatching program, either for homeschooling families or for classroom teachers. It includes videos, language arts activities, hands-on science experiments, and art projects. It's written at a 3rd grade level, but it can be adapted for any age. You can include our curriculum with your hatching rentals, or you can sell it as an add-on to a rental. Or you can sell it as a standalone product to teachers and homeschooling parents who already have their own hatching equipment, but they want to boost the educational value of the experience. If you choose to sell the curriculum, we don't ask for a commission on those sales. So let's talk money. The course is $349, and that gets you the course with 59 lessons, access to the community for ongoing support, and the rights to sell the curriculum. There are no yearly licensing fees to pay. We don't ask for commissions on your kit sales or your curriculum sales. Your business is yours to create using the toolbox that we provide for you.
Buying the course is an investment. Let's look at how quickly you can earn back the money required for that investment. If you rent out your kits for $200 and you're bringing in a profit of $125 per kit, you can make back your investment in less than 3 rentals. Or if you sell the hatching curriculum like we do as a standalone product for $25, you can make it back in 14 sales.
Like we demonstrated in the previous scenarios, it is possible to make a profit in your first year with this business, even with this startup cost. In the course spreadsheet, you can calculate exactly how many kits you need to rent out to break even and how many you need to rent out to hit your goal, so you and your family can start enjoying those profits. If this is a good fit for you, we would love to help you get your business started. You can get more information or sign up for the course. And if you have any questions, please email me. I appreciate the time that you've spent with me today, and I wish you the best as you explore ways to grow your business in the year ahead.